Could tax season impact your divorce? That's a question we're always asked often. My name is Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman and Associates. Our firm is a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan. And today we're going to continue our video series designed to educate and inform the public. So please subscribe to our channel. Could tax season or should tax season impact your divorce? Well, it shouldn't, but might it? I can think of situations where it might because, for example, when you're involved in complicated auditing, let's say, the tax season upon you, you're an accountant, all of a sudden you're getting divorced. I can well see where the demands of your profession might interfere with your ability to participate in family law proceedings. So in that sense, if you're a litigant, it certainly can impact the ongoing proceedings. It's also important to learn, though, as we talk about taxes in general, who's taken the children as dependents on the income tax. So when we talk about it, the tax season doesn't necessarily impact the divorce, but there has to be some notion and there has to be a calculation and an analysis. Once we're talking about taxes, what impact does that have on the divorce from the standpoint is who's declaring the dependence? For a long time, the general rule was whoever had custody got the deduction. And then there were times when the parties could negotiate that. And then there were times when they couldn't. So there were definite implications about it. The bottom line is when you're involved in a divorce and there are tax questions, you got to address it to your lawyer and you got to get your CPA involved because it's very possible that, for example, the buying or the selling of a property as we liquidate things for a divorce or the liquidation of a fund of some sort might have tax implications. And a knowledgeable lawyer is going to know about that. If, for example, you want to liquidate some money from a 401k, you may need it to pay this or pay that. Now that you're getting divorced, you got to realize that you may pay taxes on it. There may be early withdrawal penalties. $100 might not be worth $100. It might end up being worth $60 because of penalties and taxes. So you've really got to look at that very carefully. So can taxes as a general proposition impact things? They very well can. And therefore, because of that, you need to speak to your lawyer about it. You need to ask your lawyer, what are the tax implications? And if your lawyer says to you, as many knowledgeable lawyers will, you know what? It's a tax question. Let's get your CPA in the loop. That's what you should be doing. If you have any questions about that, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.